example of some traditional styles of helping people. The interviewer has good intentions to help, yet see if you can note how these intentions can come across to the client.
I should lose some weight, but it's just so hard and nothing works anymore.
Oh, have you tried exercising or changing the way you eat?
Yes, I've tried that, but it's hard because my son doesn't like to eat healthy and I don't have any time to exercise.
Well, did you know that lack of physical activity is one of the top leading causes of preventable death and disease in the United States? Just 30 minutes a few times a week is now considered to be effective exercise, and most people make time for this during the early morning, late at night, or sometimes even during their lunch hour.
I don't know. I've never been a morning person, and the rest of my day is so busy with my son and work that I'm exhausted by dinner.
Well, are you sleeping at night? That can also be something for you to work on. Or you could also try making changes to the way you eat. Did you know that processed foods provide very little nutrition?
I know that. I tried telling my son, but he's at that age where he doesn't care.
You know, you could be setting a better example for your son if you made some of these changes sooner rather than later. Here's some information on healthy eating that might help you change your mind.
All right. Thank you.
Based on the client's responses and reactions in this conversation, how likely do you think this client is to increase her physical activity or to change her sleep or nutrition habits? If you said not very likely, you're probably right. Even though this client started off saying she wants to lose some weight, we heard quite a bit of what we sometimes refer to as excuses or resistance as to why she's not likely to act upon the recommendations made by the interviewer. Why do you think that is? To contrast, here's an example of motivational interviewing and how it can be helpful in a conversation about change. The interviewer has good intentions to help. Here she expresses empathy and fosters collaboration.
I should lose some weight, but it's just so hard and nothing works anymore.
I hear you. You've been thinking you should lose some weight. Would you mind telling me a bit more? What has you concerned about not losing weight?
Well, it used to be that my clothes weren't fitting the same anymore, but recently I had some lab work done and they said something about my cholesterol levels not looking too good. It's not like I'm a super unhealthy person because I never had any sort of health problems before.
On the one hand, you haven't had serious health concerns in the past, and at the same time, it sounds like the results of your recent labs has you more concerned now about your cholesterol. Tell me more about what your concerns are and how losing weight could help these concerns.
Well, they said right now I'm at the point where I could make some changes to my weight to get my numbers back. Otherwise, I would have to start medication. And I really don't want to resort to medication. I've had family members with cholesterol problems and I saw how it affects their lives, and I don't want that for myself.
It seems like you're worried about your health and that you want a better quality of life for yourself. How important would it be for you to make some changes in your health now in order to prevent medication or other more serious health complications down the road?
It's very important. I have a young son who needs me around, and I don't want him to have the same problems I'm having.
You're a really responsible mother and you value your health and the example you set for your son. Also, you're the one who knows herself best. What ideas have you had to help you lose weight?
Well, I have thought about doing some exercise, but I rarely have time or energy. I don't like going to the gym, but I like yoga. And I have some videos which I have done at home before.
You have really great insight about yourself, and you're seeing how some yoga here and there could help you be more active. Even when you don't have much time in your day, it sounds like you're willing to do some yoga at home so that exercise can somehow fit into your busy schedule and so that you can prevent future health problems with your cholesterol.
Yes, I would be willing to do that at least for now.
Based on the client's responses and reactions to this conversation, how likely do you think she is to increase her physical activity? If you said somewhat or more likely, you're probably right. The client expressed more of her own reasons to lose weight, and shared her own ideas, which are more likely to work for her. We invite you to rewind the video and see if you can find the client's words that indicate personal motivation. Also, see if you can notice how the interviewer responds to the client's level of motivation.